When Jesus saw the crowds, he had compassion on them because they were harassed and helpless, like sheep without a shepherd. And that really makes me think of an example of a student that I met with back in 2017. And I had a chance to sit down with him and have coffee, and I found out he was a transfer student from out of state, and he was struggling to find a local church and friends and community. He professed to know Jesus, but he just really needed some support in helping to figure out what his career path was and what his calling was and what he was going to do in life. A few weeks later, we saw on the news where he had gone missing. And then a few days after that, his body was found in a retention pond near campus, and his death had been ruled a suicide. And so to me, that really just paints the picture of what it looks like for these students to be harassed and to be helpless and sheep without a shepherd.
At CoPassion, we believe that you can change the world by helping college students grow spiritually and professionally. And the thing is that college students are struggling, but there is a great opportunity and great potential for companies, for Christians in the marketplace to stand out and to do something about this, and simply by doing ministry by the way they hire young people. Internships are so important, for college students because this gives them really the first opportunities to use their skills. They connect with people for the first time. They build a network often for the first time. They know that people care about them. They're pointed in the right direction. They're given resources. A lot of times a young person just doesn't even realize the kind of resources that are available. So they have to be connected to somebody that can point in the right direction.
Some of the concerns that companies have with hiring younger talent, probably the work ethic that they may bring, the experience that they may lack, and just the unknowns that come with hiring someone who does not have a lot of previous experience.
These concerns can be overcome, though, really by the right heart for ministry first. The second thing is really making sure that you set aside the right work to be done for a young person, and to make sure you do your homework to hire the right person. But when you hire younger talent, they bring productivity, innovation, they increase employee morale, energy. Oftentimes, if they're involved with campus ministry, they bring that ministry into your company as well. There's some different ways that companies can be more productive in hiring younger people. Some of these strategies include, an internship program that's going to help you identify future hires. Another one is a management trainee program, and what that does is accelerate growth for a younger person, accelerate their maturity. Another thing is to really set aside 10% of your lower value work from your higher value workers. And that can do a lot. And so one way to do this is to get together with your team for about an hour and identify some of that lower value work that needs to get done. Turn that into a project plan. Take that project plan and then put it into a job description with a 90-day window. And while your team is still together, do that ideal candidate profile that's described in the 5 attributes, along with some predictive hiring methods, and you've got a great template for bringing in the right people to get the right work done. Right after Jesus describes them as sheep without a shepherd, he reminds us that the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. And he asks us to join him in prayer and ask the Lord of the harvest to send out more workers into the harvest. And so we're asking the body of Christ in the marketplace to join us, to be a part of that ministry of hiring young people for a higher purpose.